high-deductible health plan, opening a health savings account at Dairy State Bank will allow you to save tax-free dollars to pay for a long list of health-related services allowed by the IRS. Dairy State Bank HSAs are serviced locally and work like a regular checking account. You can use a debit card or check to pay for expenses and access your account through online or mobile banking. Visit DairyStateBank.com to learn more about HSAs and online or mobile banking. Dairy State Bank, banking on relationships. Member FDIC.
Smiling is how you share joy and happiness with the world. So when our children needed orthodontic treatment, we wanted them to have the best experience possible, which is why we chose Crystal Orthodontics. The personalized braces and Invisalign treatments fit easily into our active schedules, and the care we received was outstanding and even fun. Their new smiles are amazing, and Crystal Orthodontics definitely earned our trust. There's nothing better than seeing our kids share beaming, confident smiles in all of life's moments.
Welcome back to our
Welcome into Menomonie High School, a non-conference girls basketball action. As you see on your screen, the Elk Mound Mounders of the Western Clover Belt versus your Menomonie Mustangs here, set to take tip-off at 7:15 here tonight. Coming up in our Crystal Orthodontics pregame show, we'll have an interview with head coach Tyler Swanson. We'll go over to the starting lineups again, tip set for 7:15 here this evening. For now, we will step aside. We'll be back with head coach Tyler Swanson right after this. You're watching Mustangs TV.
Smiling is how you share joy and happiness with the world. So when our children needed orthodontic treatment, we wanted them to have the best experience possible, which is why we chose Crystal Orthodontics. The personalized braces and Invisalign treatments fit easily into our active schedules, and the care we received was outstanding and even fun. Their new smiles are amazing, and Crystal Orthodontics definitely earned our trust. There's nothing better than seeing our kids share beaming, confident smiles in all of life's moments.
In the pregame show, sponsored by Crystal Orthodontics, joining us head coach Tyler Swanson for the Mustangs. Tyler, before we kind of recap your busy 7-8 days here, tell us Friday night against Eau Claire Memorial, first loss. You had 6 or 7 wins in a row. Give us a recap on that one.
Yeah, we had a long week last week. There's no excuses for that, but the girls just the first 5 minutes did not come out how we usually start, and that put us in a bit of a hole. But they played hard the entire game. They fought till the very last second. We came within 10 in the last half, and I was really proud of their fight, and I think that they now believe that they can compete with Memorial, one of the best conferences in our team, and they just needed that confidence going into it.
Yeah, and this is the final game here of kind of a busy stretch, 4 games in 7 days. How are you as a coach? How the players? Are you guys a little wore out? Did the weekend help, obviously, to recover? Did you even practice anything over the weekend? Take us through this very busy stretch for you guys.
Yeah, the girls had Saturday off. When we play on a Monday, I like to at least get in the gym on a Sunday. So we were in the gym for about an hour yesterday, just getting shots up, getting loose. And then they had the day off of school today, so they were able to relax a bit today, get their mind set on the game tonight. We had a shoot around before tonight, just trying to keep the same routine so that they're ready to play.
And another schedule change. You guys were supposed to play River Falls on Friday. Now that's been moved up to Thursday due to the impending very, very cold weather. Tell us about this Elk Mound team. Obviously a non-conference opponent, but I think state tournament team last year or the year before, and had a long history of some pretty good basketball over there.
Yeah, they're a great team, a great program. We did not see them last year, so this is new for me. I've never played Elk Mound. But we know that they're a really good team. It's a really good conference that they play in. And we, at this point in the season, we just have to continue to focus on us and who we are and build off of what we have going here.
We appreciate your time here in the pregame show. Good luck this evening, and we'll see you Thursday.
Thank you.
Continue the pregame here on Mustangs TV.
Life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
you can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Smiling is how you share joy and happiness with the world. So when our children needed orthodontic treatment, we wanted them to have the best experience possible, which is why we chose Crystal Orthodontics. The personalized braces and Invisalign treatments fit easily into our active schedules, and the care we received was outstanding and even fun. Their new smiles are amazing, and Crystal Orthodontics definitely earned our trust. There's nothing better than seeing our kids share beaming, confident smiles in all of life's moments.
Back with you here, Mustangs TV. Chad Zutter on the broadcast here tonight. I will be solo on the broadcast here tonight, so talk with us here on the chat if you see anything going on. I got a lot of buttons clicking here. We'll try to get some Mike Sell Insurance replays. I'm sure we'll have some trips to the Bills Distributing free throw line, but we'll go down all our sponsors that make our broadcast possible here. Crystal Orthodontics, as you see on your screen, our pregame, halftime, and postgame sponsor. Denny's Appliance, Shields, Dairy State Bank, Advanced Electrical and Mechanical, and 24/7 Telecom. All great sponsors here for this winter broadcast season. And just finishing up with head coach Tyra Swanson. She mentioned the busy week. It has been all games, very little practice here for this Mustangs squad here since last Tuesday. They played at Chippewa on Tuesday, Marshfield on Thursday, Memorial on Friday. Head coach Tyra Swanson, they have Saturday off, then practiced yesterday, and now they play Elk Mound here tonight. And note here, and we'll talk about this throughout the broadcast, but a bit of a schedule change this end of this week. Menomonie was originally scheduled to play River Falls on Friday. That has been moved up to Thursday due to the impending extremely cold weather. They want to make sure they get that one in. Both teams available that Thursday night. So that 123 game against River Falls has been moved up to 122. Same time, 7:15 tip on that one, just from a Friday to a Thursday straight switch there. Let's run down some numbers here for the Mustangs so far this season as a team, scoring just over 60 points a game at 60.9, allowing 53.3 points per game, shooting 40% from the field as a team, 28.5% from long distance, and 65.7% from the free throw line. Mustangs' leading scorer this season, the junior Jordan Ullman at 16.92. A couple right around 10 in Lauren Ullman at 10.39 and Emma Marlette at 10.15. And then you have Reese Barfnick at 8.7 points per game. Look at the Elk Mound girls. They, as a team, averaging 53 points per game. Their leading scorer, Allie Robel, who is at just under 20, 19.7 points per game. And then Kendra Garnett and Isabella Conchog, just over 10 a game. So a bunch of their scoring come 50 a game almost, 40 a game from three players. So we'll see them probably contribute quite a bit here tonight. Elk Mound from the Western Clover Belt here. And we're going to have send her down to the PA announcer, and we'll be back with the starting lineup right after this. As I throw her up on the screen, you can see it, and we'll run through both team starters after the national anthem. Be back right after this.
Now, to honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask those who are able to stand, remove your hats, and place your hand over your heart for the recording of the national anthem.
Well, let's run down the starters for the visitors. The Elk Mound Mounders, 9-5 overall on the season, 5-3 in that Western Clover Belt. They're going to go this way: senior number 2, Allie Robel, junior number 3, Kendra Garnett, senior number 4, Isabel Conchog, a freshman number 23, Scarlett Wollever, and a senior number 35, Lofton Awe. For the Mustangs, actually, we'll finish that starting lineup here. The coach here for Elk Mound, Jordan Conchog, in his 16th season. For the Mustangs, they are 8-5 overall, 3-4 in the BRC. They will go this way: a 5'7" junior number 1, Gracie Miller, a 5'8" sophomore number 4, Maya Rumsauce, 5'7" junior number 23, Emma Marlette, 5'9" junior number 24, Jordan Oman, and a 5'9" senior number 44, Reese Barfnick. Menomonie, coached by Tyra Swanson in her second season. Overall record of 21 wins and 18 defeats. Now we're going to have to switch over to our other camera here, as don't have a camera person coming to help us here tonight, so we'll have to switch over to the huddle camera. We'll get our audio set up as well. I know with that huddle camera, we'll have a little bit of audio delay, so let's get that set here. So we are on point for video and audio here from Menomonie. It'll be Reese Barfnick to jump for the Mustangs. She will take on Robel for the Mounders. D3 team, D2 team, here we go. It will be Menomonie to begin with the basketball. Elk Mound, a man-to-man defensively here to start. Into the corner, Rumsauce will trigger one from long range, too much, and with the rebound, Robel. Near side with it now. This is Wollever. Swung around. Robel will drive, not there. Nice cutoff by Ullman defensively. Triggers a three near side and knocking it down. Garnett will get on the board here first for the Mounders. Up top, Rumsauce with it. Directing the offense. Still has her dribble. Kicks it over near side Miller. Into the lane. Over to Barfnick. She'll put it on the deck. Jumper over the defender. Tries to bank it in. No, gets her own rebound. And that ball knocked away. Loose ball going to be gathered by the Mounders. Mustangs with their first turnover here tonight. Mounders a chance to go 2 for 2 on their first possessions with buckets. Man-to-man defense here for Menomonie. See that most of the season here. Nice pass underneath. Robel shot blocked by Barfnick. She gets it back and she'll head to the free throw line as she was fouled. Allie Robel, again, we talked about it, right under 20 a game for Robel. So I'll expect her to, I'm sure, be one of the challenges here from Menomonie on that defensive end. Is Robel a couple free throws. First one up and down. Other games here tonight, just a couple non-conference games. Wausau East at Chippewa Falls, River Falls at Duluth Marshall for other BRC teams in competition. And Robel goes 2 for 2, 5-0 early Mounders. You see a Hudson head coach actually in the stands here, scouting here tonight. Something I talked to her before the game. You rarely see that anymore with today's technology, the camera we're using right now, this huddle film. Coaches do not need to, as that ball is intercepted and knocked away here by the Mounders. Really don't need to go live scout. Even if they can use huddle, they can use live stream, all kinds of ways to scout without being physically there. And a three-pointer knocked down near side by Conchog. And what a start here if you're a Mounder, 8-0 early. Menomonie just tried one field goal so far and a couple turnovers. And big schedule, heavy schedule for Menomonie here in the last 7 days. This is their fourth game. Throwing up a three there. Miller miss. Mounders going to get it. They're going to push it. Transition near a turnover there. Almost walking was off. Kicks it out, open three, knocked down there by Conchog. And boy, you couldn't have had a better start if you're a Mounders. Tyra Swanson's going to take a timeout. 11-point lead. Elk Mound will be back after this. Advanced Electrical and Mechanical is a Pysick family-owned business and proud supporter of Menomonie Athletics. Whether it's residential, commercial, or agricultural, we've got your electrical, HVAC, and refrigeration needs covered. Let's make your project happen. Call us today at 715-495-2968 or visit us online at www.advancedelectricalmechanical.com. Well, great start here for the Mounders. Not so great for the Mustangs. And head coach Tyra Swanson subs a few players in. Lauren Oman, Mariana Ramirez in here. Both freshman players for Menomonie as Ramirez loses the basketball. Kicks it over to Miller. She'll regain possession. Keeps it here. Oman now on the wing. Puts it on the deck. Jumper from that baseline. He'll miss. Rebound Mounders. And it looks like Menomonie will tie up off the miss, but it's going to stay to Elk Mound. And here comes Menomonie with the full court press. Haven't had a chance to do this. They haven't made a basket yet. Hard to press when you don't have the other team taking it out of bounds. So first time Menomonie's applied this here defensively tonight. Breaking it easily there was Roble. Swung around into the corner now. Woollever. Mustangs looking for a stop and still looking for their first points here this evening. Entry underneath and jumper off the mark there by Roble. Mustangs rebound. They'll push it the other way with Oman. Swing over. Marlette triggers one from distance. Off the iron. Out of bounds. Will stay to Menomonie. And inbounding here will be Miller for the Mustangs. Or to Marlette, bounce underneath. Oman off the glass too much. Rebound smothered by Garnett. Garnett will also bring it ahead and knocked away there from Miller. Ball stays to the Western Clover Belt Mounders. Look at Elk Mound this season. Again, 9-5 overall, 5-3 in that Western Clover Belt. They've had a couple close losses against McDonald and Regis as that three knocked down by Roble. And it is flowing well here for the Mounders early. Only a couple missed field goals. Everything's dropping. Oman jumper from 12. Finally, Mustangs answer. And Jordan Oman on the board here. Cuts the deficit to 12 for the Mustangs. And Oman, a deflection out of bounds, will stay to Elk Mound. Jordan Conchog here in his 16th season for Elk Mound. Asked him before the game, and he said, I think it's 16, maybe 17. A lot of years for this coach for Elk Mound. He's had a couple state tournament appearances. Too much there on the three-point attempt by Woollever. Mustangs going to transition the other way. Transition three triggered by Miller. He'll miss. Rebound Ramirez. And a nice layup and foul by Oman. A great feed by Ramirez. Chance for a three-point play for the junior. Sub here for Elk Mound. Besco in. Taking a rest will be Awe. Bills distributing free throw line first trip tonight and hitting the three-point play completion. Jordan Oman, she's got all five for the Mustangs. Down by 9 now. It's an 11-0 start here for Elk Mound to start this game, and there's the Mustangs causing their first turnover. Let's see if that defense can lead to some offense. Ramirez will trigger it in to Marlette. Marlette will set up the offense here for the Mustangs. 2 up high, Oman and Miller. She'll use the screen from both and roll to Miller. Catches it a little too deep, and then taking it right away was Garnett. 3rd turnover, Mustangs. Into the lane, running one-hand jumper. Boy, tough shot, and Roble got it to go, and the rim is friendly for the Mounders here tonight. They are dropping in everything going up at the moment. Oman looked to cut there, wasn't there. Jordan Oman now will pop out and get the basketball. Screen and roll over to Marlette. Ball knocked away and able to keep it there. Roble causes another turnover, Mounders. They pull it back after thinking about transition to the Mounders there. Mounders have controlled this game here from the tip, and we're going to have a travel far side as that's going to be the 2nd turnover for Elk Mound. Barfnick in, Miller out for Menomonie. And Jordan Oman now will direct traffic up front. Thanks for everybody tuning in here. A large contingent online here, over 100 currently watching. Appreciate you coming for the ride here from Menomonie. This non-conference Monday night action. Nice up and under there by Oman, but too much on the layup attempt. And Elk Mound gets the miss. Able to press a little bit, almost caused a turnover. Now, what a save there as Roble got it to Garnett, and Elk Mound keeps the possession. Inside, drawing the foul is going to be Roble. She'll head to the free throw line. She's perfect so far tonight from that charity stripe. She's got 7 points early on. Miller also set to check in right next to her there as Roble hits the first one. There's number 5, Powell. So Powell into the game here. Second one. That one rims out here for Roble. Rebound to Barfnick. Marlette now into the front court, trailing by 12 on the Mustangs. Swung all the way around to Ramirez. Ramirez entry inside, knocked away. Going to stay to Menomonie. There's good defense there by Conchog. See Marlette post up too much, but she was in that position on that entry pass. Ramirez trying to get it, and Barfnick will just throw it off the defender's backside, and it'll keep it to the Mustangs. Mustangs offense has struggled here to begin this one, almost 7 minutes in, or excuse me, almost 8 minutes in. Just 5 points all from Oman, and there's a turnover. We had 2 cutters. You had Oman and Marlette both cutting to the same spot. They noticed it, they stopped, and Ramirez threw it right in between them. Rumsauce in, Ramirez out. Head coach Tyra Swanson sure looking for some rhythm here offensively. Still trying to find it here tonight. Caused a couple turnovers, but not as many as they'd like, I'm sure. Great job there by the Mounders to break the press, get an easy lay-in, draw the foul, and head into the free throw line. Here's Powell. Powell, the freshman. A couple freshmen here, actually one in the starting lineup in Woollever for Elk Mound, and then you got 3 seniors as well in that starting lineup. So got the collection of grades here contributing for this Mounders team as the first one off the mark from Powell. Oman in. Taking a rest is Marlette. Mustangs got a lot of bone to chew here to get back in this one. His second one knocked down by Powell. Holman looking to use a couple screens. Neither was there. This defense has really caused some issues here for Menomonie, just making their offense really out of sync. Good hands there by the freshman. Keeping it is Miller. Entry underneath. Double teamed is Ullman. Really nowhere to go. And then the doubler left. And boy, head coach Jordan Conshaw can't be happy with that. You never leave the basketball. They had Ullman double teamed, really nowhere to go. And he didn't panic, kept the basketball and was able to score as the defender left. We'll have a knock out of bounds there by Lauren Ullman, the freshman. Another sub for Elk Mound. A couple now coming in. All also into the game, Woolhaver. Triggering it in here will be Garnett. Garnett will get it back in this corner three, where he's hit one already. This time comes up short. Rebound to Ullman. Barfnick transition three from the wing. Yes! Mustangs need some offense. There's a good start now in the single digits, that deficit. In Elk Mound, if you're just tuning in, Elk Mound started this game on an 11-0 run. As Garnett, layup in transition, too much offensive board. Another chance for the Mustangs. Lifts a three from distance there. Conshaw misses the mark. Mustangs going to transition. Miller, what a finish. And we're going to have a timeout. Head coach Jordan Conshaw will be back right after this on Mustangs TV. Well, nice little run there from Menomonie to get within 6. Elk Mound has led by as much as 12 in this game, 14-2, their largest lead. And Mustangs defensively going to come out in a different look here, a 2-1-2. Mix it up. Almost a steal by Ramirez, and Ullman gets on it, knocks it away, and causes the turnover. So Lauren Ullman, the freshman, credited with the steal on that last possession. She'll get it back into the corner, see if she can reward herself. Can't with the miss. Rebound smothered by Awe. And then Lauren almost knocks it away. Extended 2-3 zone now, it looks like, or 2-1-2 for Menomonie. As a threes launched from the far side by Conshaw. Doesn't draw any iron. Rebound to Ullman and the Mustangs. She's going to push it. Free throw line over to Rum Sauce. Into the lane with her dribble. Back out to Ramirez. Mustangs have not led in this basketball game. Looking to cut that deficit as they've been doing here in the last few minutes. Nice entry into Ullman, but knocks away, and she'll have to kick it out. Nice up and under there by Ramirez. Can't finish with the left. Loose ball out to the side by Roble, and then knocked away by Ramirez. Elk Mound will keep it. Marlette in for Menomonie. Rum Sauce going to take a rest. If you're just tuning in, just in the last couple minutes here, missed the start of this game, Mustangs play River Falls, originally scheduled for this Friday the 23rd due to the impending cold weather, extreme cold weather, I should say. That has been moved up to Thursday. Nice pass underneath, and a great defensive recovery by Miller to get the block. So again, this Friday's game against River Falls for the Mustangs girls squad has been moved up to Thursday, 7:15 tip time. Garnett to lob it in. She does up top there to Conshog. Man-to-man defense now for Menomonie. Out of that zone, Miller with the steal near midcourt. And she stopped for some reason, not sure why, and handed off to Oman. Now a kick out to Ramirez. The Mustangs almost turn it right back over. Not really sure if Miller maybe thought the defender was going to block her, but nobody was between her and the basket and just kind of stopped and thought she might have had an easy lay-in there. Mustangs, let's see if they can take advantage of the turnover. Up and under, Oman, yes, and the foul. She'll head to that Bills Distributing free throw line, Will Oman, second time here tonight. Trying to complete that second three-point play here this evening, Jordan Oman. And she does. Mustangs now within 3. Closest they've been since it was 3-0. Elk Mound's got to get it across. It's close. Head coach Sheridan Conshog, yeah, and he will use a timeout to save the possession. And boy, I think one of the assistants here from Menomonie thought that maybe there was no possession there when he got awarded that timeout. Nonetheless, we'll take a break. Mustangs TV. Be back right after this. Visit the newly designed Big Rivers website at bigriversconference.org. Here, you can find results, standings, statistics, calendars, and historical league information. Back with your Mustangs TV, coming out of this timeout by the Mounders. Jaloren Oman, the steal near midcourt, layup left side, yes. Her first points here tonight, and the Mustangs now within 1. Quite a run here by the Mustangs after an 11-0 run to start this game by the Mounders. Trying to answer other side, and does, is Garnett. Pushes the lead back to 4 for the Mounders. Oman will use a screen, Ramirez, then off of Miller, and nowhere to go, kicks it, swung around now to Ramirez. Offense much more in sync here in the last 5 minutes for Menomonie. Lauren Oman, open 3, near side, yes! Oman answers that 3 from Garnett on that last possession. Back to a 1-point ball game. Entry into that short corner. Mustangs went 2-3 zone here, trying to toss up a 3. Garnett, that will go over the backboard and out of bounds. Mustangs, chance to take the lead. They have not led here tonight. An 11-0 start here for Elk Mound to begin this game. Lauren Oman, a tough 3. I think that might have been tipped as she shot it. Elk Mound with a miss. Up ahead with the basketball, Roble. She'll bounce. But Lauren Oman just causing havoc up top there defensively. Quick hands. Nice job, Roble, to get underneath, but she can't finish, and Oman will grab the miss. Marlette, baseline drive. Jumper, yes. Mustangs with their first lead here tonight. We'll get that Mike Sell Insurance replay on that jumper from Marlette on our next dead ball. And kind of the first time, not kind of, it is the first time the Mustangs have led here tonight. After being down 11-0 to start, they've trailed by as much as 12 in this first half. Ball knocked away by Ramirez. Roble will get it back. Tough shot by Roble. Good defense by Ramirez. He'll get her put back. No, on the second chance attempt as well. That one clanks off the rim. And Lauren Oman now. Nobody guarding her. She'll take a 15-footer. Bad miss. Rebound Oman. The older sister helps her out. Puts it in. And the Mustangs with a 3-point lead. Both teams look exhausted right now. It's been a long run here without a whistle. These teams are getting a little gassed at the moment. Up top, a three. Yes. Knocked down there by Conshog. Her third here tonight, and that will knot it up at 24 with 3.5 to play. Now, into the corner. Marlette with it. Tries to find Ullman underneath. Nice job of coming back, but she can't get it over the front end of the rim. Rebound, Elk Mound. Free throw line jumper. Roble knocks it down. Lead back to the the Mounders. Now Roble into double digits with 10. We haven't had a whistle in at least 2-3 minutes, if not 4. These players definitely testing their fatigue and their conditioning at the moment. Miller into the lane. She'll kick it out. Oman on the thought about a three in the corner, not there. Back to Ramirez. Jumper in the lane blocked, and that'll go out of bounds. At least a time for a rest here, and we got subs. We're going to look at that Mike Sell Insurance replay here, that jumper by Marlette for the Mustangs to get their first lead. If we can get it up here, and let's try this again. There it is. Get back to live action, but that jumper by Marlette, that was, I don't think we had a dead ball in quite a while since that. Back to live action here. Mounders with a 2-point lead. Jumper inside off the rim there by Roble. Lauren Oman in transition. Nice job to get to the basketball, but a little off balance. Gets her own miss. Over to Rumsauce. 15-foot baseline jumper rattles home. And Rumsauce will tie it at 26. Mustangs man-to-man here now. We've seen them drop into that 2-3, 2-1-2 a few times. Another three-pointer knocked down by Garnett. And Garnett and Conshog here for Menomonie. Both have 3 3-pointers in this first half. They have 7 as a team. Mounders are really striking from distance here. A big reason they're up by 3 at the moment. Look at the numbers as we get a reach-in foul on Elk Mound. It's been a clean game in this first half due to on the foul side, but yeah, as a team, Elk Mound on the season 29.3%. I mean, that's about average, you would think, around for a high school team. Menomonie at 28.5. Mounders just shooting the ball really well from distance. 7 made 3-pointers here in this first half as a team. Jumper and Barfnick in the lane. That'll rattle out. Now under a minute to go. Elk Mound. Bounce to Roble, and she'll travel here before she can get that pass off. So a turnover, Elk Mound. 5 for them, 5 for Menomonie in this first half. Besco will come in here for Elk Mound. Lauren Oman with 43 seconds left. We'll see if Menomonie tries to hold for the last shot and run offense for this long. We will wait to see. A little bunched up offense. There's the ball knocked away. Turnover Mustangs. And now Elk Mound a chance to take the last shot. They're going to transition instead. Roble can't make the layup in transition. And then a turnover right back to Elk Mound. 19 seconds. Up top, launches up a three there is Garnett. Ball out of bounds, going to stay to Elk Mound. Now we'll see if head coach Jordan Conshaw just draws up a play or tries to hold for that last shot. Stay tuned for our halftime show here. Sponsored by Christo Orthodontics. Ball into the backcourt. Elk Mound. Under 10. Garnett with the basketball. Under 5. Far side with it. Vesco. They might not get a shot off. They won't. And Elk Mound takes a 3-point lead into halftime. We'll be back on Christo Orthodontics halftime show right after this. You're watching Mustangs TV.
Smiling is how you share joy and happiness with the world. So when our children needed orthodontic treatment, we wanted them to have the best experience possible, which is why we chose Christo Orthodontics. The personalized braces and Invisalign treatments fit easily into our active schedules, and the care we received was outstanding and even fun. Their new smiles are amazing, and Christo Orthodontics definitely earned our trust. There's nothing better than seeing our kids share beaming, confident smiles in all of life's moments.
A high-deductible health plan opening a health savings account at Dairy State Bank will allow you to save tax-free dollars to pay for a long list of health-related services allowed by the IRS. Dairy State Bank HSAs are serviced locally and work like a regular checking account. You can use a debit card or check to pay for expenses and access your account through online or mobile banking. Visit DairyStateBank.com to learn more about HSAs and online or mobile banking. Dairy State Bank, banking on relationships. Member FDIC.
We've been able to build out the areas, the rural areas around Menomonie.
Most of those places are spots that have little to no access to high-speed internet. Pretty much all of those phone calls, the people are ecstatic and so excited to be able to finally get fiber optics.
It's really great that we were able to serve the folks in the rural that probably thought they would never get good internet service.
We put the fiber in the ground. That's gives them the connection, but it's also the support we provide. It's the services we provide over that fiber.
And telling everyone I meet that if they need appliances, they have to go to Denny's. I had done a lot of research prior to calling them to schedule an appointment. I called and I spoke with Kayla. She made some suggestions of things that I might want to consider versus what I had picked out. She wanted to make sure I got the best price and the best rebates. I was so thrilled when I got done working with her.
When you want peace of mind on your appliance purchase, schedule your one-on-one appointment with Denny's today.
Smiling is how you share joy and happiness with the world. So when our children needed orthodontic treatment, we wanted them to have the best experience possible, which is why we chose Christo Orthodontics. The personalized braces and Invisalign treatments fit easily into our active schedules, and the care we received was outstanding and even fun. Their new smiles are amazing, and Christo Orthodontics definitely earned our trust. There's nothing better than seeing our kids share beaming, confident smiles in all of life's moments.
Back with you here, our halftime show sponsored by Christo Orthodontics. Chad Zetter on the broadcast here this evening, all by my lonesome. So as I say before I go over any statistics, even if I have some help, we are always unofficial statistics. Don't take ours to the bank here. This is like horseshoes. We're close, but we could be off a little bit. You see your halftime score. Mounders up by 3 right now, 29-26. Let's run down how they got to their points here. First with the Mounders. 10 from Roble, 9 from Garnett, and 9 from Conshaw. All 9 of those for both Conshaw and Garnett from distance, and 1 from Powell. For the Mounders, they committed 5 turnovers, and from the free throw line, they were 4 of 6. For the Mustangs, 2 from Miller, 5 from Lauren Oman, 2 from Rumsauce, 2 from Marlette, 12 from Jordan Oman, and 3 from Barfnick. Mustangs committed 7 turnovers, and from the free throw line, they were 2 of 2. Let's run down, again, those other games throughout the Big Rivers here tonight. Just a couple other non-conference games. Wausau East is at Chippewa Falls, and then River Falls at Duluth Marshall here. No other BRC teams in action here this evening. Let's run down the standings here in this girls Big Rivers. Right now, Eau Claire Memorial, who Menomonie lost to last Friday, they are first in conference, 9-3 overall, 6-0 in conference. Rice Lake right behind them, 12-2 overall, 6-1 in conference. Hudson at 10-3 and 5-1 in conference in third place. And then you got River Falls and Menomonie, who play on Thursday this week, rescheduled from Friday. Both 3-3 in conference. Menomonie 9-5. Menomonie 8-5. River Falls 9-5. Chippewa Falls next in line. They're 2-5 in conference, 4-11 overall. Eau Claire North at 1-6 in the BRC, 4-10 overall. And then Richmond at the bottom, 0-6 overall, 0-6 in conference play, and 3-11 in overall action this season. If you do want to find standings, results, statistics, any of that information, go to bigriversconference.org. We do an ad on that as well. Gives you all the information you need to know. Everything is on Go Bound this year. I know anybody who's followed high school athletics in the state of Wisconsin for years always use wisports.net. That has been bought out by Max Preps, and so for basketball and football this school year, it has been Go Bound that has been the provider of all that information that WisSports used to have as far as conference standings, results, and statistics. And you can get the link directly to the Big Rivers girls or boys basketball sections right from bigriversconference.org. And the reason that's on there is sometimes it can be hard if you just go to Go Bound. There's a lot of navigation to actually get to the standings for the Big Rivers. So just go to bigriversconference.org, click the link. That will give you get you right to where you need to go. For now, we're going to step aside. We'll hear from some more sponsors, and we'll be back right after this. Mustangs TV. Advanced Electrical and Mechanical is a Pysick family-owned business and proud supporter of Menomonie Athletics. Whether it's residential, commercial, or agricultural, we've got your electrical, HVAC, and refrigeration needs covered. Let's make your project happen. Call us today at 715-495-2968 or visit us online at www.advancedelectricalmechanical.com. Visit the newly designed Big Rivers website at bigriversconference.org. Here, you can find results, standings, statistics, calendars, and historical league information.
And telling everyone I meet that if they need appliances, they have to go to Denny's. I had done a lot of research prior to calling them to schedule an appointment. I called and I spoke with Kayla. She made some suggestions of things that I might want to consider versus what I had picked out. She wanted to make sure I got the best price and the best rebates. I was so thrilled when I got done working with her.
When you want peace of mind on your appliance purchase, schedule your one-on-one appointment with Denny's today.
Enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck yes, that'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail. Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials across the country. Because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
We've been able to build out the areas, the rural areas around Menomonie.
Most of those places are spots that have little to no access to high-speed internet. Pretty much all of those phone calls, the people are ecstatic and so excited to be able to finally get fiber optics.
It's really great that we were able to serve the folks in the rural that probably thought they would never get good internet service.
We put the fiber in the ground. That's gives them the connection, but it's also the support we provide. It's the services we provide over that fiber.
Smiling is how you share joy and happiness with the world. So when our children needed orthodontic treatment, we wanted them to have the best experience possible, which is why we chose Crystal Orthodontics. The personalized braces and Invisalign treatments fit easily into our active schedules, and the care we received was outstanding and even fun. Their new smiles are amazing, and Crystal Orthodontics definitely earned our trust. There's nothing better than seeing our kids share beaming, confident smiles in all of life's moments.
Back with you here, Mustangs TV, about to start this second half, and looks like a little change here for the Menomonie Mustangs. It'll be Ullman, Barfnick, Miller, and Marlette to start the second half. Same for Elk Mound, Robo, Garnett, Kongchug, Woollever, and Awe for the Mounders. Jordan Ullman, the basketball to begin, directs the offense. Seen that quite a bit here, a couple screens out top, nothing there. Step back three, Lauren Ullman up top. Comes up short, rebound Miller, bounce, nice feed underneath to Ullman, and she'll finish. Mustangs within a point. Ullman had 12 in that first half, 14 now for the game, and leads Menomonie in scoring average at 16.92 per. There's a 10-second call, a defensive stop. And a turnover for Elk Mound. This their sixth. They only committed 5 in that first half, but head coach Jordan Kongchug, he had to burn a timeout in that first half to avoid what just happened in 10-second call. This time he's a little behind on that one and loses the possession. 3 timeouts left for Elk Mound, 4 for Menomonie. Menomonie just led once in that first half. Elk Mound had it most of the way. Miller, swish from the elbow, and the Mustangs retake the lead, 30-29. All a reach-in foul on Miller here. Neither team in any type of foul trouble. No bonus free throw shot in that first half. I think both teams had around 3 team fouls, so something to really not be concerned if you're Jordan Kongchug or Tyra Swanson. Lifts the three-pointer here near side. Woollever, that one misses the mark. And up ahead was Ullman. Doesn't get the foul call, but Barfnick there to clean it up and put it back. 6-0 run to start here for the Mustangs in the second half. We saw Elk Mound start the game with an 11-0 run. Now Menomonie got a run to start this second half. Barfnick almost with the steal. Woollever launches one from long range. Miss is going to be grabbed by Ullman. She looked up, wasn't there. Keeps her dribble. Lauren Ullman now on the wing. Out top to Marlette. Thought about a 3. Doesn't have her dribble left now. Kicks it Bartlett. Barfnick. Elbow jumper. She'll draw back and run the offense. Ullman now. Coffin corner 3. Rattles home. Lauren Ullman with 8. And a timeout here. Head coach Jordan Kongchug. An 8-0 run here to start, 9-0 run here to start for the Mustangs. We'll be back right after this.
high-deductible health plan, opening a health savings account at Dairy State Bank will allow you to save tax-free dollars to pay for a long list of health-related services allowed by the IRS. Dairy State Bank HSAs are serviced locally and work like a regular checking account. You can use a debit card or check to pay for expenses and access your account through online or mobile banking. Visit DairyStateBank.com to learn more about HSAs and online or mobile banking. Dairy State Bank, banking on relationships. Member FDIC.
We've been able to build out the areas, the rural areas around Menomonie.
Most of those places are spots that have little to no access to high-speed internet. Pretty much all of those phone calls, the people are ecstatic and so excited to be able to finally get fiber optics.
It's really great that we were able to serve the folks in the rural that probably thought they would never get good internet service.
We put the fiber in the ground. That's gives them the connection, but it's also the support we provide. It's the services we provide over that fiber.
Right back to live action. Lauren Ullman with the steal off the inbound, couldn't make her layup, but Menomonie retains the possession. Now Jordan Ullman up top, yes! A 12-0 run to start this second half for Menomonie, and it is all Mustangs out of the locker room. This defense has been great. The offense even better. There's almost another 10-second call there, but we'll have a reach in by Lauren Ullman. That'll be her second here, both in this second half. Been such a fast-paced game here in this second half. Menomonie scoring at a high rate. Haven't been able to capture a Mike's Insurance replay. We've had plenty of opportunities here to begin this second half. It was 29-26 at the break, and you look at your score right now, that's quite a run for Menomonie coming out of this locker room. Entry inside. Nice job there by the defense of Miller and Barfnick to redirect the shot by Roble. Transition up to Marlette. Marlette kick back Miller. Transition three from that far elbow. No. Loose ball grabbed by Marlette. Menomonie another chance. Ullman step back three up top. Yes! Just where she hit it before. The run now extended to 15-0 run. I say basketball is a game of runs, no doubt here. We've seen now two double-digit runs, one by Elk Mound, run by Menomonie, trying to stop the run, and does, is Conshog with her fourth three. Elk Mound led by double digits in the first half. Now Menomonie has led by double digits in the second half. Hand off to Ullman. Back to Marlette. She'll let one fly and knocks it down. Marlette with a three. Mustangs on fire here offensively to begin this second half. Nice crossover, Roble. Into the front court. Looking to use a screen there was Conshog, or Garnett, excuse me, not there. She'll get it back. Will Garnett swung around near side Wolever. Guarded by Marlette. Mustangs giving up just 3 points in this second half. Roble underneath. She'll draw the foul. Head to the free throw line here. Roble with 10 in that first half. And averages 19 and change on the season, does Roble. One of the seniors on this Elk Mound squad. The other one, Conshog. Vesco, free knock. As Roble hits the first one. Rum sauce in. Barfnick to the bench. Hitting them both, Roble. Ten-point lead here. Mustangs with the basketball. If you're going to play better hoops, you always want to do it in the second half as opposed to the first half, and that's what Menomonie is doing here tonight. And been a great game here A game of runs, no doubt, as Marlette is going to be fouled on the entry pass. They'll get Conchong with that one. And Miller bounces it into Marlette, the hoop. Or not the hoop, but the harm. I was wanting to say the hoop and the harm, but she could make her. So Marlette to that Bills Distributing free throw line here for a pair. Look at Marlette on the season. We'll grab our stat sheet, see what she is here. From that Bills Distributing free throw line, she hits the first. On the season, Emma Marlette, 18 of 27 after that first make. Second one rattles out. Loose ball. Going to be grabbed by Roble on the floor. And now we're going to have a jump ball. And good officiating there by Danny Korber there. The ball was on the ground with Roble on it. Was waiting to see if anybody would call a timeout. Nobody did. And so Menomonie just grabbed it, drew the jump ball, and a steal there by Lauren Oman. Gets it to her sister, Jordan Oman. Layup. Mustangs continue to put that lead now to 13 over the Mounders. Garnett a little off balance there in the front court in transition. All the way here, Miller with it. Rumsauce elbow. Swung over Oman now in that corner. Bunched up, she'll kick out Rumsauce. 12.5 to go. Jordan Oman baseline drive. Over to Marlette. She'll try a 10-foot baseline jumper. Comes up short. Rebound going to be grabbed by Elk Mound. Strong with it is Awe. And we'll have a reach-in foul here. Menomonie, see who they get. They're going to get Marlette. Powell in here for Elk Mound. We'll have a Bills Distributing replay here on that steal and score from the Oman to Oman sisters. Next dead ball, we'll get to that. Transition, Miller with the steal. Jordan Oman now over to her younger sister, Lauren Oman. Up ahead, Garnett will settle down, reset the possession, and this has been all Mustangs in this second half. It was 29-26 Elk Mound at the locker room break, and since then, Menomonie has dominated. They started with a 15-0 run to begin this second half. Underneath, back on the board there, Roble with a bucket. Knocks the lead to 13. See Ramirez at the scorer's table set to check in here for Menomonie. Mustangs offense has looked very, very good in this second half, hitting threes, turnovers leading to points. Lauren Oman trying to knock another three down and does. And we're going to have a timeout here. Head coach Jordan Conchog will do the same. Back on Mustangs TV. Advanced Electrical and Mechanical is a Pysyk family-owned business and proud supporter of Menomonie athletics. Whether it's residential, commercial, or agricultural, we've got your electrical, HVAC, and refrigeration needs covered. Let's make your project happen. Call us today at 715-495-2968 or visit us online at www.advancedelectricalmechanical.com. Back with you here, Mustangs TV. We're going to get right into our Mike Sell Insurance first replay here, and we're going to see the steal in the score here. Lauren Oman with the steal. Gets it to her older sister, Jordan Oman, and then we'll see the other side of that on this second replay, and all replay sponsored by Mike Sell Insurance is in transition here. Jordan Oman, nice drop off to her younger sister, Lauren Oman, off the glass and in. And boy, to say this second half has been all Mustangs is almost a vast understatement. They trailed by 3 at half, now lead by 16. They are almost a 20-point margin in their favor in this second half. Elk Mound has struggled against this press, and that continues. Another turnover. They had 5 turnovers in the entire first half. Did Elk Mound already got 4 in this second half, and that pressure has led to some Menomonie buckets. Lauren Oman, who's had a very good second half with a couple threes, couple steals. Now there'll be a turnover there on Menomonie. Just their 8th here tonight. Elk Mound came out hot to start this game. Menomonie cut it to 3 at halftime, and now comfortable 16-point lead almost halfway through the second half. A double bounce pass out top, save there by Robel. Nice drive and finish by Conshog. Now with 15, Conshog. Elk Mound, no threes in this correction, 1 3 in this second half. They had 7 in the first half, did Elk Mound. Ramirez baseline drive, cut off, nowhere to go. Has to kick it out. Rumsaw, she'll try a 15-footer. That'll clank off the rim and out. Picking up her dribble there. Powell underneath the Robel, back. And she'll try to get around Lauren Ullman. Can't finish, too much off the glass for Robel. Jordan Ullman sets up the offense here for the Mustangs. Direct the troops over to Ramirez. Jordan gets it. On the wing, barred by Robel. Back to Lauren Ullman. She's been hot in this second half. It continues. Lauren Ullman now with 3 3-pointers in this second half. 4 on the game. She's got 16. Elk Mound's got to get it across. Finally does in transition. Easy lay-in here as breaking the press. Besco, takes advantage. Lauren Ullman thought about a 3. Instead kicks it back. Jordan Ullman now, who's hit a couple in this second half. That one comes up short. Long rebound into the backcourt, and Robel and Ullman dive for it. Robel will get it. Up ahead, Besco off the mark. Rumsauce with the rebound. Here comes Lauren Ullman into the front court for Menomonie. Jordan Ullman now up top at the controls. Couple screen options. Roll Rumsauce wasn't there to Ramirez. 19-footer. Off the side, iron it out. Rumsauce, another chance here for Menomonie on the offensive end. Under 8 to go. Lob inside there to Ramirez. There to take it away, the Mounders. 2-on-1. Robel, right side layup, just out. That was an unfriendly roll off the rim here for Robel. And we'll have a timeout, head coach Tyra Swanson. We'll do the same. You're watching Mustangs TV. Chad Zutter back with you here from Menomonie High School. Non-conference girls basketball action here tonight. It has been all Mustangs here in this second half. And thanks for coming along for the ball game. It's been a good one here. Game of runs. 11-0 run here for Elk Mound to start the game. And then we saw Menomonie come out of the second half with a 15-0 run. Almost got 130 people tuning in at the moment. So, again, thanks for coming along here tonight. Thanks to all our sponsors make these broadcasts possible. Steele Roble out top. Nobody in front of her. Layup right side. Easy bucket for Roble. Now with 16. Marlette elbow. Handoff Barfnick. Uses a screen there from Ullman. She was open on the roll, but ball deflected. She gets the loose ball. Strong try finish. No. Barfnick rattles out. Gets another offensive board. Third opportunity. She'll head to the free throw line. Will Reese Barfnick. Offensive rebounding here for Menomonie in the second half. Pretty good as well. They just haven't missed much when they have. They've had second chance opportunities. Look at the season here for Barfnick, 13 of 21 from that Bills distributing free throw line. Now 14 of 22 after the make. As a team, Mustangs pretty good from the Bills distributing free throw line, 65.7%. Barfnick's second one up and down. Under 7 remains in the ball game. And in transition, turn it over. Roble just threw it over the intended receiver there. Powell a little too small to jump up and grab it as Lauren Ullman in. And out will be Barfnick. Ullman will set up the offense here. Her sister, Lauren. Now back to Jordan up top. 6.5 to go. Mustangs with a double-digit lead. They've led by double digits ever since they went on that 15-0 run to start this game. Elk Mound's cut it to 10 once in this second half. Swing pass over to Ramirez in the lane. Boy, a tough running left hook shot off the mark, and then either Ramirez or Miller will foul off that rebound. They're going to get Miller. Both were there. Mounders finally break the press up to Roble. Roble with 16 in the lane, off the glass and in. She averages just under 20 a game. She's almost there at 18. Jordan Ullman in the lane. Strong finish for Ullman, and she's adding to her point total here tonight. She had 12 at halftime. She's got another 12 so far in this second half. 24 on the game. Roble hooping the harm, and she's got 20 now. Rumsauce, Barfnick in, Miller, Ramirez out, and trying to complete the three-point play will be Roble. And Mustangs originally scheduled to play River Falls this Friday at home, but due to the impending extreme cold temperatures, as Roble misses the free throw, that game has been moved up to Thursday. Turnover at Mustangs, and Roble in transition will finish on the other end. So Roble now with 22 on the night. Roble and Ullman, who you see battling mano-a-mano right now, both plus 20s, as Ullman overlays it on the layup attempted. Great job getting by her, just couldn't finish. And the tie-up is going to stay to Menomonie. Barfnick still trigger it in. She'll get it to Rumsoff. Back to Barfnick in the corner. Into the lane. triple team. She's got to find somebody open. Lauren Oman left wide open in that far side. Rattles out on the three-point attempt. Barfnick off the glass, no. Rebound Mounders. Going to push it up ahead and off the hands of Woollever, and that'll be a turnover, Elk Mound. Elk Mound now with 11 turnovers. Menomonie with 9 on the game. That 15-0 run is kind of set in motion the majority of this second half. Again, Menomonie has led by pretty much double digits all second half. Right now with an 11-point lead. A little contact, no call is going down as Roble uncovered. There's Oman underneath. Menomonie couldn't find her. Loose ball would be stolen there by Menomonie. And we got a jump ball as head coach Jordan Conshaw not happy with that. He's getting some direction here from one of the officials near side. I thought he had pointed to the bench to sit down, but I haven't seen one of those technical fouls this season. I don't think Jordan was real close, but he was probably in the vicinity there. Near side, transition, step back three by Garnett comes up short. Mustangs with the basketball, around 4 to play. At the controls, Ullman. Over to Miller. Nice swing pass back to Ullman, but great defense there to step in front of it was Conshaw, and that jump ball is going to stay this time to Menomonie. Miller to fire it in. Nice bounce underneath to Ullman. Ullman in the lane, step back, jumper, toilet bowl, roll, and in for Jordan Ullman, now with 26 on the night. Looked like a turnover there. Officials caught it. Drug her foot there. Did Conshaw. 8th turnover in the second half. 13th on the game here for Elk Mound. And no doubt that press here in the second half has affected Elk Mound here. Big reason Menomonie has taken this commanding lead in the second half. Jordan Ullman strong with the basketball. Can't finish. Maybe got touched a little bit, but no call. Elk Mound the other way with the basketball. Roble now splits the defenders. Layup, yes. And we'll have a timeout here by head coach Jordan Conshaw. We'll do the same. Mustangs TV.
We've been able to build out the areas, the rural areas around Menomonie.
Most of those places are spots that have little to no access to high-speed internet. Pretty much all of those phone calls, the people are ecstatic and so excited to be able to finally get fiber optics.
It's really great that we were able to serve the folks in the rural that probably thought they would never get good internet service.
We put the fiber in the ground. That's gives them the connection, but it's also the support we provide. It's the services we provide over that fiber.
Life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Chad Zetterback with you here from Menomonie High School. 11-point lead Mustangs. That's been around that lead pretty much the whole second half. Baseball throw by Barfnick to Ullman. Wow, what a catch, and she'll finish. Let's get a Mike Sell Insurance replay of that one. It's not springtime yet, but Reese Barfnick showing she's got an arm on her. St. Thomas softball player. I know that for the Mustangs. 3-point attempt near side, knocked down there by Conshog. She's got 5 3-pointers, 17 points on the evening for Conshog. Under 3 to play. Mustangs, long possessions and buckets. It's going to be hard to lose this game if you do that. Elk Mound needs turnovers. Turnovers and points, and we're going to have a reach-in foul here on the Mounders. They're going to get Conshog with that one. Next foul on Menomonie will send Elk Mound to the free throw line, but Elk Mound's got 3 fouls to give. Nice play inside. Marlette hooping the hard. There's an entry to Ullman underneath, and then Marlette, just a great cut. And Ullman found her. Late defense there, come over and committed the foul. Bill's distributing free throw line here for Menomonie. And hit about almost every portion of that rim and dropped in for Marlette. Mustangs by 13. Jumper in transition, no put back too much there by Woollever, and Mustangs hit the basketball. Ullman double teams, picks it up over to Marlette. Marlette swings over Miller, and Mustangs should just play keep away. They find Miller or Ullman underneath, and then Barfnick too much on the layup attempt. But that's the shot you want here against that trap-type half-court defense. And there's trapping. You're always going to have somebody open. Menomonie did a great job of finding that open girl. They just did not finish. And Ullman will foul. That will send to the free throw line Powell for a 1-and-1. She hit 1 of 2 in that first half. All into the game here for Elk Mound. We'll leave her to the bench. Stay tuned for our post-game show here, sponsored by Crystal Orthodontics. We'll wrap up this one, talk about the upcoming schedules. 1-on-1 miss there by Powell. Rebound Ullman. And Ullman will set the table here for this possession. Almost a little 3-man weave out top here for the Mustangs, as there's the double team on Marlette, and a steal by Roble. Roble. Right side layup, yep. The turnover leads to a bucket for the Mounders. They need a lot more of that here in a short time, however. Still an 11-point comfortable lead for Menomonie. Ball going to be reached in on is at the 6th foul here on Elk Mound. Next one will send Menomonie to the free throw line. Sub in here for Elk Mound. Powell, Roble out, in is Besko. Inside to Ullman. On the entry pass, might have taken one too many. Yep, I think she did. Official saw it as well. 11 turnovers now for Menomonie. Story of this game so far is that 15, or the story of runs, I should say, 11-0 run to start the game for Elk Mound, and then Menomonie a 15-0 run to start the second half. Elk Mound, 20 seconds into this possession. They need to score and score quick. Long 3 by Garnett. Misses the mark. Rebound Ullman, and unless Menomonie decides to score, this should do it. We'll see what kind of defense Elk Mound does play here against the Mustangs squad. The win is going to improve Menomonie to 9-6 or 9-5 overall. As Menomonie's going to just run this clock out. The loss going to drop Elk Mound to 9-6. And stay tuned here for our post-game show, sponsored by Crystal Orthodontics. Your final, Menomonie with the victory, 66-59. 55 in non-conference girls basketball action. We'll be back right after this.
Smiling is how you share joy and happiness with the world. So when our children needed orthodontic treatment, we wanted them to have the best experience possible, which is why we chose Crystal Orthodontics. The personalized braces and Invisalign treatments fit easily into our active schedules, and the care we received was outstanding and even fun. Their new smiles are amazing, and Crystal Orthodontics definitely earned our trust. There's nothing better than seeing our kids share beaming, confident smiles in all of life's moments.
A high-deductible health plan opening a health savings account at Dairy State Bank will allow you to save tax-free dollars to pay for a long list of health-related services allowed by the IRS. Dairy State Bank HSAs are serviced locally and work like a regular checking account. You can use a debit card or check to pay for expenses and access your account through online or mobile banking. Visit DairyStateBank.com to learn more about HSAs and online or mobile banking. Dairy State Bank, banking on relationships. Member FDIC.
And telling everyone I meet that if they need appliances, they have to go to Denny's. I had done a lot of research prior to calling them to schedule an appointment. I called and I spoke with Kayla. She made some suggestions of things that I might want to consider versus what I had picked out. She wanted to make sure I got the best price and the best rebates. I was so thrilled when I got done working with her.
When you want peace of mind on your appliance purchase, schedule your one-on-one appointment with Denny's today.
Back with you in the Crystal Orthodontics post-game show as I throw that graphic up there. Big thanks to Crystal Orthodontics for sponsoring our pre, half, and post-game shows here throughout the winter season. Let's run down the numbers here for Menomonie as they get their victory 66-55. Again, the win improves Menomonie 9-5 overall. They remain 3-4 in the BRC. 4 for Miller, 19 for Lauren Oman, 2 for Rumsauce, 9 for Marlette, 26 for Jordan Oman, Reese Barfnick with 7. Mustangs 6-7 from the free throw line. They committed 11 turnovers. For the Elk Mound Mounders, they are now 9-6 after the loss. They remain 5-3 in the Western Clover Belt. 26 for Roble here tonight, 9 from Garnett, 17 from Kongshaw. She hit 5 3-pointers, 1 from Powell, 2 from Bescombe. Elk Mound, 6 of 10 from the free throw line. They committed 13 turnovers. Coming up here in the broadcast schedule, we'll have Menomonie hosting River Falls this Thursday, the 22nd. That'll be girls basketball here at 7:15. For Elk Mound, their next game will be the 22nd at Bloomer as they travel up in that just north on 53. So big thanks to everybody who made the broadcast possible. Head coach Tyler Swanson joining us in the pregame show. And I always like to think our camera people didn't have a camera person tonight. Thank goodness we have a huddle camera so we can actually run the broadcast here tonight. That worked out great. We'll step aside here and end the broadcast. Again, our next broadcast coming up Thursday, River Falls versus Menomonie girls basketball. Until then, go Mustangs.